The second part here is that we talked about it earlier, right? That we think the data is more important, and in fact, it's not. I mean, it's important, but it's not as compelling, because whatever you're selling on this webinar, whatever any of you are selling in this webinar, I can find a data point that supports your proposition.
I know.
Right?
I know this because we did a lot of work over the past couple of years on these benchmarks reports and segregating the Canadian market to provide our customers with the information that they want, and we hung our hat on it. And we talk about it a lot because we believe, so importantly, this is data that they need, our customers need, and it will help them make informed decisions. But you know how often someone says to me, yeah, but that's your data, Matt.
Yeah.
Like, it is, but I worked hard to get that data, you know, to help you. Not quite as compelling as maybe we first thought it was going to be when we entered into that exercise.
It's a great point, because you know, the trust in brands from 2014 to 2015 went down 15%, right? Boom, 15%, and that was pre-Panama Papers. So more than half the people you're pitching don't trust you.
Yeah.
I don't mean you, but I mean all of you.
In general.
They don't trust you because you have a sales bias. Of course you're going to, you know, it's kind of like you're on a blind date. Of course you're going to look great and smell great and everything else. Well, what do you really like at home?
Exactly.
So, you know, they know that. You can get data that supports your notion just as I can get data that supports my notion, even though we may have completely contradictory messages.
Yeah.
So stories are way more important. Because if you say, you know, 47% of Canadians believe this, but, you know, we go, well, you know, whatever. But if you're like, you know, Harry Smith, age 42, who lives in Caledon.
Right.
Now we're talking about a real person.
Yes.
And now I believe that.
And the impact whatever this data point has on that person, more powerful.
Way more powerful.
Yeah.
Because I can relate to Harry. I can't relate to a bar graph. Or if you can, you're weird.